Hi. Hi, I'm late. Hi. Sorry. 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 I had to go refill my water. It's not my fault. Nice. Zombies. There's like 3 kinds of zombies in Guild Wars. There's only 1 kind of zombie in Zomboid. It's the kind you kill. How you doing, by the way, Azure? Today's goal is very simple. Today's goal is not die, and then after we're done not dying, to find a dang can opener, man. It's inexcusable that it would take us this long to find a can opener. Do I have any books to read, though? Because we do have to burn a little time off before we go to bed. I remember that much. We've read all 3 of these. I'll take a quick peek around the house. I don't remember what's in here. That's not going to help. Just give me like anything level 1. I'm not going to be choosy. I don't think there's any books in here. And I don't really want to go downstairs. Maybe we'll just work out for an hour and then go to bed. Sure. Maybe change this bandage as well. Still lacerated. What haven't we done yet? We haven't done burpees yet. Give me 30 minutes of burpees. Sleep at 20? No. I'll sleep at like 21. There we go. If I recall correctly, we've got 1 more house down the street. And after that, we've got a bit of a problem. So before we do anything else, let's check the weather out today. Not foggy. Beautiful. Second, let's sweep the perimeter. Who has moved in? Possibly no one. We might be starting to make some headway against the zombie pressure. I do have 2 more adhesive bandages. Some progress against the horde would be good. I'm just gonna do a lap of these 4 main houses. Got 1 customer. Check your shoes. Shoes are fine. We've been putting a lot of work into these shoes, so we just gotta make sure that we don't break them accidentally. Where are you? Is it just you? No, I heard someone way closer. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna take this path. I haven't been up this way yet. It'd be useful to clear it. I think, anyway. There's another house up there. Okay, so that's one more thing we can check for a can opener. Now, is it loud out here? Because this is not very safe yet. There's going to be all kinds of migration. Yeah, like you. And you. Take more painkillers. Hello? Like I said, still pretty bad out here. And this house we haven't even touched yet. So who knows what we're going to get out of this. At least one zombie, unsurprisingly. 3 in the backyard, 4 in the backyard. Okay, cause for concern is that there's 2 open windows over here. Let's reposition a little bit. If something comes out of those windows, I want to be able to see it. This arm pain is also really doing us no favors. Three of them back here. 4. 5. Agreed for it. Didn't work. Okay, so we've got 4 to deal with. Yep. Good. Huge. Huge. Alright. Every point of strength is a massive amount of damage improved at this point. 1, 2, 3. Plus at least 1 in the house. 4. But who knows how many more there are in these woods. There you go. Okay, that's pretty bad. Actually, that's really bad. That's like 5 or 6 of them. That's really bad. Because we just went fatigued as well. Alright. Well, today's the day where we work for it. No, 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 no. It's not who I wanted you to hit. +1 from the street. Alright, this is not manageable. We're going to be changing our approach here. We have to bleed off some of this panic. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to hit anything. Alright, we've dumped about half of them. That's new, though. That's also new. I don't love this either. Wow, this is really bad. This is... None of you were here before. Explain yourselves. Horrible sword. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to burn all of our stamina off. This has been a failure. And we just need to get somewhere in bunker for a bit. This will break enough line of sight, but we now need to be alert, basically, as soon as we come downstairs. Sit on ground. Rest. Meta noise, that's not gonna help either. Wow, what a wretched day so far. Alright, nobody followed into the house. My hope is that the meta noise actually pulled them all away. But I guess we'll see. And honestly, I bet this bat is about to break. It's half. I'm still gonna grab another weapon. I do have a spear with knife, I guess, but it's also almost broken. I'm gonna grab one more weapon. And then we're gonna try that activity again. Garden home metal bar. No, I want an actual weapon. Shovel, metal... metal pipe's a one-hander, right? No, attached to back. I think I'm thinking of lead pipe. I'll take the other one, thank you. Well, no, let's keep looking. A pipe wrench just concerns me with how short the attack range is. That's all guns. Alright, the other good stuff was upstairs. Nightstick. Totally serviceable. Alright, well we've got like another 6 hours to try and get into that house. before it gets too dark to continue. But what we cannot afford to do is overpull and lead them back into this neighborhood. -1. -2. -3. Meta noise has not pulled them, incidentally. Just in case you were wondering. They are all exactly where they were. I hear you. I just don't see you. Alright, don't love that. Oh, there you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Now you see me as well. Good. Just get all of this chaff out of here. Good. And honestly, take the road. Because I was surprised by how many zombies were down here. Even if it means we don't get into that house today, I'm still fine with investing my time in this. Fitness leveling up is also huge. I know we have lightly exhausted, I'm just gonna walk it off. I want you going as well. Come on, back over here. One, two. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like all of them to go. Because if they don't go, they're just going to wander around and cause problems for me later. I don't want to fight you here because I know there's somebody in that forest. I'd rather you come back down here. endurance is getting pretty bad. We should probably go find somewhere to sit for a bit. This sucks. You know, fine. Huge. You know what else I wouldn't mind finding is like a box of nails. If I'm not asking for too much. I don't think I've seen one, because I think I would have grabbed one. But who knows? Alright, any room with a chair will do. This is fine. Sit on ground. Rest. Back to it. How's the bat? Bat's holding in there. Has our friend in the woods come out yet? No. That makes me uncomfortable. One, two, three, four. 5. And we haven't even made it into this house yet. This time, let's prioritize speed. If you kill them as fast as they come in, you can't get overwhelmed. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at least 1 in the house. So we're dealing with 7 plus, but we're in control of the situation. We haven't checked the front of the house, though. Front of the house could be a good bit worse. Also, if there's anyone in the woods, they're gonna hear this. Doesn't look like there's anyone in the woods. gone to? One more. 2, 3, 4. Currently can't see anything. Doesn't mean there's nothing. But I do think I only hear one door. Three. Oh, hello. One, two. One, two, three, four. Okay. This is fine. We don't know that the backyard is fine, but we know that it's probably okay. Aha. Let's make sure you don't become a problem for us later, gentlemen. Or lady, can't tell from here. I think I can still make it into this house tonight. Is it greedy? Yes. But I think I can still make it in. I hate the sightlines. Okay, I'm not doing that. It's way too dark. I'm not going to be able to see anything inside that house. I'm going to check the kitchen and leave. Okay. Can opener. I see it. We're good. That's it. We don't want for anything else in the world. We are now fed for probably like 3 weeks. Where did you come from? So what's the plan now? Nails, man. We need nails. And then we can actually fortify some of the houses in the starting neighborhood. And we can be more convinced of our security as a result. You can go. This is a really bad idea. We are out way too late right now, but it was necessary. because we got the thing we were looking for. Surprising chef game. He's honestly, I will be at 1,000 hours of played in Project Zomboid. If not now, within the next 10 minutes. Because I was looking at it when I did the stream last night. I was at 999.2. I have played a shed load of Project Zomboid. It's a wonderful game. Remember, you're not technically safe in here. I'm gonna say that's good enough. Tomorrow, we gotta fortify this John. Actually, I want a book out of there. Sit. Read. I'll do this until like 22. I know it already, but I just want to have it checked off so when I mouse over it says 220 of 220. Should probably also get a drink. This is not the bathroom. Fill. Empty bottle. Sleep. Give me a good 8 hours. I would like to be up around 6, please. $6.10? I'll take that. Now, today's plan? Fortify. I'm tired of not feeling safe in this house. Thought I heard footsteps that weren't my own. Time for a perimeter sweep. As tempted as I am to go, this area is good, all it takes is one zombie to ruin your day. You only have to be careless one time to die. Outside looks good. Next step, find a hammer, find nails. I know we have both. I don't have a key for my own house? Alright, fair enough. It's a weird place to put your canned food, but alright. Here's my saw. I don't believe there's a hammer in here, but I'll check quick. I know that there's hammers in the weapon house. So if nothing else, I can just go over there. I'm just gonna go over there. And then where do we get the planks? I'm probably just gonna take apart a bunch of furniture in here. Because it's also where we have to get the nails, because we haven't found a box of nails yet. So we don't have a ton of planks to work with. Or we don't have a ton of barricades to work with, I should say. Because nails are our limiting resource. But we can get some work done. It's gotta be upstairs. Nope, that's the other, that's the third shovel. Was it in here? Garden hoe times 3 and sledgehammer? No. Hammer. There we go. Give me the good one. And no nails, right? No. There's another hammer in there too. Okay. So now that we have a hammer and nails, we just start taking stuff apart. What a perfect day for it too. It is miserable outside. Beautiful, beautiful. So, remove this glass. Disassemble wooden chair. And I'm not going to fast forward this until I've got both of those windows planked. Just out of an abundance of caution. One plank, 0 nails. Okay. Disassemble this chair. Still no nails. Try this one. Alright, somebody was using very good joinery when they made these chairs. Give me the table. That's bad. There's been... How many days have we been running for this one for? 5? There's been a gunshot every 2 days. At least. I might be forgetting some. Nails! Thank you. Nails. All we can afford is one. Do you need 2 nails for a barricade? Because if so, that's bad. You definitely only need 1 plank. I guess we'll get started in here. Nope. Our plank recovery rate on this disassembly has been insane. But our nails recovery rate has been atrocious. Right, that's getting decent carpentry XP. Although I haven't even found a book for it. Nope. Especially with that meta noise, I simply don't trust myself to fast forward through this disassembly. I know it's probably painful viewing, but you're gonna have to deal. Because the alternative is an unceremonious end. It's actually insane. Maybe it's not that insane for only Carpentry 1, but still. My kingdom for a damn hardware store. I see him. Nails. Let's see how many of these it takes. Barricade planks. It must take 2. It does take 2. Alright, that's 1 window down. I love that we have a fireplace in here, incidentally. We can absolutely make use of that to do some cooking before we find a generator. None nails. It's simple. We destroy these bookshelves. We can always find more later. Nothing. I'm risking it. And then I'm risking it again. Never punished. But also never rewarded. There's no nails. Nails. Okay. As soon as this plank goes up, house is secure. Did I grab a second plank? No. It's okay, you have plenty. Remove broken glass. Barricade. The house is safe. Let's double check. I mean, it's not safe, but we can hear things before they can get us. Open curtains. Open curtains. Open curtains. That window does still need to be barricaded. We're gonna have to find some nails for it, though. Leave the sofas. We might actually use that as like a living room. We'll go take apart a bunch of stuff upstairs that we're never going to need. Like, everything in this room can probably go. Bathroom's not going to have any nails in it, though. Actually. No. Get rid of all of it. Nails. Grab one plank. I don't want to dismantle the bed until I'm a little higher in skill level. Because we could get a decent return on planks out of that thing. No nails. No nails. 2 nails. Beauty. We can actually do 2 windows now. Yes, we're heavy. Just don't worry about it. Barricade. Barricade. And then just one more. Have some canned pineapple for lunch. Okay. And 1 blank. Our period of survival is now over. We can now focus on a new period of, I suppose, thrival. Open curtains. There, good sightlines. Dump this, dump this, dump that, I'll get you later, dump you, not gonna need you where I'm going. Hammer, not gonna need you. You and you can go back into the backpack. And now we're gonna go raid these other 3 houses for basically like just canned food. But also if I see any level 1 books, I'm gonna grab them too. And remember that these could be populated. So just be careful. Exactly. Exactly my point. Alright, juice box, that's food. Pop, that's food. Pancake mix, sure. Full quality kitchen knife, sure. Full quality frying pan. Roasting pan, saucepan. We take both of those. We take all of this. Wow, there's a lot of food in here and I just forgot about it. What else usable you got in here? Not technically. But I would like to clean our house up eventually. There was a box of nails here the whole time, brother. What are you doing? Skip both of those for now. Small chrome toaster. Now's not the time. Fitness Gram Pacer 2, we're actually on at this point. I'll also grab the Bojangles, and I'll grab some DVDs. That's from VHSs, sorry. We might be able to watch those later if we find a generator. You never know. Farming one. Yeah, I'll just grab all of them. Cooking and fishing one. That's huge. Not yet. I'm gonna say. Second farming one, not gonna need it. Shoes, sneakers, sheets, newspapers. Electric wire and guitars, I remember that room. Valuetech Portadisc, headphones, pen. Actually, I could use a pen. Sewing kit, not yet. Bandage, always handy. Nobody outside, good. Also, the fog is lifted, good. Leather gloves I would definitely wear. Take music for later. And that's going to do it for that house. Now, there's a couple things that we're going to need when we come back. We should come back, is what I'm saying. We left things in that house that we're interested in having. We just don't need them right now. So excited to live on the ground floor of my house. I shouldn't have destroyed that bookshelf, though. Okay, this is my junk drawer. We'll go ahead and call this the food drawer. So anything that can be eaten goes in here. Hello? Looks like we barricaded this place just in time. There goes the bat. Like, where did you come from? Is the thing that's really got me worried. Is like, where did you come from? Because I was just out there and there was nothing. Fruit gym. And then in this corner one, let's put, well, let's grab you. And then in here, let's put cooking ingredient, or cooking utensils. So it's going to be a bowl, a frying pan, a kitchen knife, meat cleaver. Now it's like half durability, just use that in combat. A roasting pan, a saucepan, and that's it. Salt, pork chop, pineapple, 2 pops, pancake mix, mixed vegetables, milk, maple syrup, mac and cheese, juice box, flour, cocoa powder, chocolate. Dead mouse too, technically, I guess. Then books. If we're going to be living upstairs, I guess I should keep books here. So this is small storage. Let's take these 3 out. This is where we're going to put books that we haven't read yet. Well, it's got 2 copies of Fishing for Dummies, so we don't necessarily need that. Mechanics 1 can also go in here. Maintaining weapons we're not done with yet, so that can also go in here. Fitness Grand Pacer can go in here. Trapping 3. Then give me everything on the ground. And that can just come in here. So this is books we've finished reading. And then until we have a generator, I think the CDs and VHSs are probably just going to sit in here. Then, construction materials, I think I'll put those in the closet at the entrance to the house. So that would be wood glue, box of nails. And then all we have left in here is important items and like tools that we need on the go. So let's go do the next house. Get some nightstick leveling in. Given that we've been assaulted twice today already in a neighborhood that I thought was safe, I'm going to suggest that we sweep the perimeter. This is exactly why. You brought me a spear. You shouldn't have. That's very kind of you. You also have an annotated map. It's for Muldrow. Okay. I don't know if we will ever make it to Muldrow this playthrough. Considering that we are deep inside Louisville right now. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. 2 mops. That should really be closed. Let us begin. Cheese and pickles, packaged corn and peas, canned food, griddle pan, unnecessary, roasting pan, unnecessary, muffin tray, necessary. We could make muffins. I'll take a second empty bowl. I don't think I need a mug. Juice box, orange soda. Actually, I'll drink that orange soda now. Because that'll get me a second water bottle. Split peas after you're done. Chocolate and sugar. Then, why don't you fill your empty bottle? Why don't you fill your water bottle? Grab all of it, sort it out later. There's headphones on the table. I don't need those. I have them at home. It could be handy. Don't talk to me. I think there's duct tape too. There's the second box of nails. You know what? It's fine. We leveled carpentry and that was good. That was a positive experience. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. Skip them. Skip all of it. We'll obviously be skipping that. useful. Will not be useful. Will not be useful. Alright, one more house down. I think we might have time to push the third house tonight. We'll see how long it takes us to unload all this stuff, and if there's any action back at the base. Because I haven't been up to this corner in a while. Muffin tray. Food. Everything canned. Chocolate. Cheese. Split peas. Juice box. Corn peas pickles. Sugar. Miscellaneous important stuff, that would be duct tape, boxes of nails. That's about it. Sleeping tablets I'm fine just keeping on me. And then books to read. You two, you. You three. You go in here, you go in here. I forgot to unpack a bowl, but that's okay. And it's 1920, so I'm gonna read tonight. Where is maintaining weapons 1? Even though we don't need it, I just want to finish it. So let's go until probably 22. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna... well, I could go to 23. I could finish it. There you go. One more book down. We're a little hungry. That's fine. We can eat in the morning. We're very hungry. That's fine. We can eat in the morning. There's your gunshot quota for the day. Meta noise every 2 days without fail. Give me some canned carrots. Give me some canned chili. No, not in there. In there. No, not there. Unload your bowl. And then, since it looks like it sucks out today, I'm going to read a book before I go out and see if the weather improves. And if we're going to sit inside and read a book, finally, if we're going to sit inside and read a book, why not exercise first? Give me 60 minutes of squats. Can you imagine doing 60 minutes of squats in real life? That'd be insane. Read me cooking one. This will recover our fatigue. We'll be done around like 2 probably. The man knows reading times. And then put this on. Get back out there. One more house on our block, and then we're going to go a little further afield. You have a fruit cocktail, why don't you? And then have a canned tomato after that, if you're still hungry. This stuff basically has no calories, so we still should be losing weight. Yeah, we're down to 101 from 105. So we still got a long ways to go. But we're making progress on the weight loss front. And while it hasn't stopped snowing, it has cleared up quite a bit. So, on to the weapons house. Stuff is going to be all over the place in here because it was a survivor house. Check the backyard first. Have a weapon ready. Surprisingly quiet. Yeah, you're good to go. Let's begin. Should grab a spoon, just to have one. Then I can eat stuff out of bowls like a civilized person. Grab all this. I don't know what the circumstance that we would need dog food is, but better to have it than to have to wonder where it is, I suppose. All guns. Now is not the time. This place is loaded. Let's make sure nobody's actually in here. Because you did technically not bother to check. Tailoring 5, going to be a while before we read that one, but Carpentry 1. Which I think also, technically, we don't need to read anymore. Yeah, we had Carpentry 2. Oh, well, that's fine. White wine. What's up, Senna? How you doing? Nothing. Happily? Technically? Sure. Sure. We will have to come back eventually for these weapons. It's just going to be too heavy to carry. Wow, my bag is full. Okay, trapping 2. Engineer magazine 2. Definitely can't carry a sledgehammer. That's all weapons. Save it. It's a million bulletproof vests. I'm good. I'm alive. I found a can opener. I haven't blundered and cost myself a death on one of the best starts I've ever had in Project Zomboid, so that's always good. I forgot there was a crowbar in here. We're gonna have to come back to this house a second time. Give me all these. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here a second time. This place is a loot factory. Bored? What do you mean bored? We might have to go look at a zombie later today to clear that. Check it out, we built these sick barricades. Nobody can get into my house now. A single piece of wood prevents all entry. For a time. Dried chickpeas, dog food, cherry. Ham. Pasta, packaged corn, radish, rice. Tomato paste, white wine. A spoon I'm going to keep on me. So that if I need to use... there's more food in my inventory, I forgot. All of this stuff needs to go in too. Okay. Miscellany is going to go in here. Do we have miscellany this time around? Not really, no. We just have a bunch of books. Carpentry. Metalwork. Couple tailoring books. Engineer magazine. CDs go in here. We're gonna take a brief rest. Alright, fine. Go to the other side of the bed to rest. Sure. And then we need to go look at a zombie quick before we go to bed tonight. And maybe on the way back... Oh, I forgot the books in my main inventory. Maybe on the way back we will grab all the weapons out of the survivor house. It's coming together. We're making decent progress. The problem is that you make one mistake and it all goes away. I'm actually gonna go north, see what else is up here on this map. Maybe there's not as many zombies up here and we'll have an easier time clearing it. One can hope. Alright, no longer bored. It is pretty sparse up here. That's a pretty good sign. Okay, maybe not as sparse as I thought. But still... I think we could do a little bit of work today. These look like much smaller houses. But they might still have some goodies in them. It's the thing about houses. You never know what you're going to get until you're inside. Could be anything. Could even be a can opener. Just notice me, please. Thank you. One. Two. Come on. There we go. We're not getting the hits that I want. There we go. Okay. 1, 2. 3. Just 3 for now. 4. Ooh, you've brought me another spear. Thank you. Remember that one. I'll be taking that. That's a zombie on the second floor. I think I hear them hitting the window. But it's also getting a little dark for my tastes, so I think I'll also be leaving. I hear a lot of concerning noises behind me. There you are. There you are. Ooh, that's 2 of you. It's not a problem, it's just not what I was expecting. And you're not following, so we're actually good to go back home. I feel safe enough that I can use walk 2 at this point. Alright, it's a little late. But I think we can still find something to read for a bit before we go to bed. Put you away, put you away. Carpentry 1? Sure. Again, we don't need it anymore, but I just wanted to show 220 of 220. Give me this until 11. Sure. And then go to sleep. You know what else we kind of need to find is a lighter or matches. So we could actually use the fireplace in this house to cook food. But we're good on canned products for some time still. Give me a chili. Amanda's home. Just had to say hi. Let her know that I was streaming. Okay. Plan today? I don't know. More of the same. I kind of want to clear up to that street. It doesn't seem horrendously busy. Let's give me a peek out here. Make sure no miscreants have showed up. Like you. As long as you're walking over bodies, check for lighters. Should probably start getting more vigilant about that when we can afford the time. That would also be a good way to use up all the wood scraps we got from demolishing furniture in the house. Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, why do you have 2 broken weapons on you? Because we broke them fighting and just left them on your body. Oh, Louisville map. Check it later. You can't afford to just sit here with your map open, but that's going to be valuable knowledge for later. And would you look at that? It's a good day for killing. We've got great visibility. We've got good contrast with snow on the ground. Against zombie bodies, they stick out like a sore thumb. I want you gone, because you're going to cause problems for me later if I don't get rid of you now. I see you as well. I think I have time to do this, though. It's a little greedy. Where does that path go? Oh, it's a driveway. Okay. So you need to go. I haven't done either of these houses. I didn't know where I was. This changes everything. Dude in with a spear? We're just moving through them. Honestly, give me the watch. Because later I'm going to have to disassemble those to be able to do things like move ovens and dryers and shit. Start hoarding them now so you don't have to worry about finding them later. And check them for alarms so that you're not surprised. 2 more in the backyard, 1 coming out the window. Four more in the backyard. Just kidding. We have great looting opportunities here. I was worried that we were in just like a collection of 7 houses in the middle of nowhere. We might actually be like near civilization. Instead of in some kind of off-the-grid suburb. Now where do your other 2 friends go? There's one. I thought you had 1 more friend back here. You did. But now we got 2 more here. Dude, this spear is putting in work. Except for this guy. There we go. I do hear 1 door inside. This could be another 3. Hoodie's kind of fun. Three more. 4, 5, 6. That's a bit of a big pull. But I think they're going to be staggered out enough. That's helpful. Never mind, we're fine. Oh my god, just please get stabbed. There we go. I saw earbuds on someone. You. And then were you a map? You were a second Louisville map? I'll look at that later. You're a watch. I'll take you. How long until this spear gives out? Very soon. Next hit, basically. So really try to not overpull this one. So got one person back there. So far though, very controlled. I am master of my environment. I see someone moving around there, so they're not aggroed on a door right now. Two more. Whatever door they're hitting, three more, four. Whatever door they're hitting in there is about to break. There goes my spear. Huge knockdown. Okay, that's a lot of zombies hitting a door, or whatever they're doing in there. Let's make some space. I'm a little uncomfortable about this right now. Yeah, it's really... Oh my god. Where the hell did you come from? Really glad we turned around. This isn't gonna, like, help things either, but... I'm just a little worried about the overall vibe near that house. You know? I just had, like, some moderate concerns. This is also not great. Okay, that's a help. That's a huge help. You should not be burning a spear durability on this, because you're not going to get the one hits. Burn a nightstick on it instead. How's the zombie land? I feel like the stream speaks for itself on how's the zombie land going. What you see is what you get on this one. Good. Might not look like it, but I think this situation is under control. Seems bad? I don't think you're wrong, per se. That's bad. Okay, that's good. That's great. We're good. Just needed one or two of them to give up. Good old nightstick. Now, where was I? No. 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 Alright, back to that house then. I don't think that they all came out of that house, but again, every zombie that we kill is a zombie that we don't have to worry about later. Are you fresh? I can't tell. Never didn't have it. I mean, I'm still a pitifully weak character. Just an embarrassingly sad boy. I'm fat, I'm out of shape, I'm weak. But enough about me, let's talk about the Zomboid character, am I right? Heyo. We're doing it. We are down to 100 weight instead of 101. So that's progress. Can I open cans? I can open cans. Behold this modern marvel of engineering. Another annotated map. Good. Good. I see you. There's at least 2. This house appears to be a nightmare. So I think we're going to have to employ a tried and true tactic in here, which is shout and then leave. And go a long ways away. To get outside of like audio aggro distance. And then we just kind of wait and we see who heard that. 2 more people heard that. Zombies that are hitting doors, to the best of my knowledge, will never hear somebody shout and go, whoa, that sounds more interesting than this door. So anytime you're shouting, you're pulling free unaggroed zombies away from their current activity, which is doing nothing and being annoying. +2. Goodbye, spear. I do still have 1 more. Another Louisville map. A watch. There's a lot of zombies out here, huh? Like, at this point, I don't even know where they're coming from. I'm just looking every direction at all times. Owned. Let's do it again. I really hope that this is not representative of the number of zombies that I can expect. Oh my god, they're all coming. That I can expect in every house in this neighborhood. Because if it is, it's kind of a lot. Alright, I don't think we can spend any more time being cowards. I'm doing one more lap around the house and then we're going in. I'm really uncomfortable with that door sounding like it's about to break. Like you can hear the splintering wood. But also, I'm not getting any younger. And I saw one over here too that I want gone. Later. West Point map, sure. Oh, I can dump this spear. That's a bunch of weight to be carrying around. Nothing else. Let's go in. Broken spear. You're full. Wherever they are, they're on the second floor. So let's sweep first floor first. Thought I heard one. I'm so nervous about being in this house. When I don't know where zombies are coming from, and they're getting in, I get very worried. So I think we need to emphasize being very fast in this house. Let's go. Technically, there could be something here. No. They're in here. It's just one. You're fine. Hammer, sneakers, no. We skip that. We're doing it on the fly. I don't want to take any more time in here than I need to. Like, I know it's quiet, but don't let that deceive you. It's heavy is the only problem. And we're actually fine on temperature for the most part. Although, you know what? I can make a little time to do some decorating. Now where did those go? Main inventory? Yes. Let's not get weighed down. Hammer, screwdriver, padded jacket would be kind of interesting, but again, I think we're fine on temperature. Take some music. Nothing in here. Down to first floor, which in many ways has the capacity to be even worse, because every single one of these windows is broken. I honestly, like, well, I'm not overweight, actually. Am I doing another 5 or 6 tonight? I probably cannot. I made better progress on my work today than I expected to, so I do have more free time than I thought, but I would really, really like to get out the Hollowsmith guide. And so I think I will probably go for like another hour. I'll aim for like 2.5, 3 hours here, and then I'm going to go do the Hollowsmith guide, and then I'm going to hang out with Amanda for a bit, and then I'll probably go to bed. You don't need me to tell you. You already know what I'm going to say. I don't know where they're coming from, and it stresses me the F out. I hear another one too. Where? Where? Support Scrapper Guide after March 19th, probably. I think I'm going to try and get the footage this Friday, but I'm going to wait for the patch to hit, because I feel like people aren't really going to switch over to Support Scrapper until existing supports get nerfed. And so I think it would be kind of interesting to have... That was a dish towel. You don't need a dish towel. I think it would be interesting to have that video come out day of the patch as like, here's a build for you to run post-patch. Now that all your other supports are nerfed, have you considered trying this one? I think that'd be neat. The other thing I need to do at some point, and maybe this is something I can do tonight as well, I just don't want people to like tell me to come to raid tonight, because I'm not gonna play World vs. World tonight. I might just do some chores. Is I need to hop on to my SBI account, and I need to hop onto my AR account, and I need to gear professions. Because normally when I'm playing with K&T doesn't run Support Scourge. K&T doesn't run Heal Vindy. K&T doesn't currently have any plans to run Support Scrapper. And, well, I could just tell Ruthless, like, hey, I'm bringing X class because I need footage for it. I don't want to complicate our process of building the comp just for the sake of me getting footage. So I think I'll probably do that on some of my other alts, and then I can like run with Saiga, who doesn't really enforce a comp, or I can run with Azure, who doesn't really enforce a comp, and I can get footage for some weird off-meta builds that way, stuff that K&T doesn't particularly comp for, without inconveniencing people at K&T runs on Fridays. Because like the other wrinkle is as far as K&T footage goes, the only time I can collect footage for a guide video is on Friday, because I command Tuesday, Wednesday. And I don't think that, like, number one, I don't want to command on Support Scrapper. Number two, even if I did, the build and the rotation wouldn't be representative of the way that you should play it when you're like a normal guy. Or girl, or, you know, non-binary. When you're just another agendered dude. When you're a gamer. Let's go with that. When you're just like another gamer. So I think that's a process that I need to migrate onto some of my alt accounts. It's just too hard trying to get in footage for stuff with K&T specifically, because I don't want to inconvenience their comping. Back home, by the way, back home. Yeah, new Chef YouTube content. It's a little delayed. I was really gonna try and go for a video a week, but I'm not quite there with the schedule to enable me to do that in terms of the amount of stuff that I have to do for real life. Soon. I don't want to give an exact time, but if nothing else, absolutely after I graduate. After the PhD is done, I am going to look for jobs, but I'm not going to look for jobs in like a particular rush, because I think it would be nice to like pretend to be a content creator for a month or two. I have a little bit of cash saved up that would allow me to play pretend for a little bit without totally breaking the bank, and I think it could be neat. make one big push on subscriber numbers, and then go like back into maintenance mode for a little bit, because the thing about the kind of content that I do on YouTube is, with the exception of balance patches, it just kind of sits there forever, basically. Like, none of it is really that time sensitive. The Reaper guide hasn't changed in like a year and a half, except for like one minor talent change. So if you invest a bunch of time in it one time, like, builds are always going to get outdated. There's nothing you can really do about it. But sometimes there's builds that sit around as legacy builds for a really long time. And in those cases, they serve as good community resources. And that's without saying anything about, like, you know, Commander Camp, which is fully evergreen content. I can't imagine any of the Commander Camp stuff ever becoming out of date due to, like, meta changes. Positioning is always going to be important. Knowing how to think about a comp is always going to be important. Let's put our new posters up, shall we? Got a nice Doctoroids poster. And then we got a nice Omega Department painting. Let's maybe let a bit of natural light into this room as well. It's kind of dark in here. There we go. We have light-footed that can go in here. And that's it. I mean, evergreen content works with my schedule. I don't think there's any one approach that's better than the other, but when I've got... Smash Window's not the play there, you goblin. Just get out of here. The evergreen content works for me because I've got a somewhat irregular schedule, and so, like, trying to keep up with what's going on in the meta, like, right now and pumping out fast videos is just, like, there's times when there will be a patch and I just don't have the time to make a video on it. And the thing about doing stuff on YouTube is the algorithm rewards you for making videos that the people who already click on your videos want to click on again. You get a quota of recommendations, of impressions, basically. And if you put out a video and it goes to a bunch of the people who already subscribed to you and they don't even bother to click on it, YouTube goes, wow, that video did not do well. And that can be for a lot of reasons. It can be because you made a bad thumbnail. It can be because you started playing a different game that people on your channel don't watch. It can be because you normally make like 5-minute content and then you decided to release a 2-hour video. There's a ton of different reasons why your impressions can dip. But YouTube's algorithm really rewards kind of like samey content. Not necessarily samey in a bad way, but it rewards being formulaic is probably the better. I need to put this pot away, it's so heavy. Also, thanks for the follow, Haka Nilms67. Welcome. So, point being, like, if you're chasing meta builds and you're doing trends and stuff like that, this is the role that Tegeta fills. It's the role that Metal One is starting to move towards. The algorithm rewards you for making that style of video every single time. If you're someone like me, where you are making more informative long-form guides that are like, here's the way all this kind of stuff works, the algorithm will reward that style longer term. This is where all of my electronics are going to go, by the way. This inventory is a nightmare. We can also take time to read our annotated maps now. Read. Wait a minute, this is where I am. Hold on. This is my house. we found the map of where I am. So these are the two houses that we've been exploring. There's a bunch of stuff up here, and then it ends. I don't know what's up here. Restaurants and entertainment? I don't know what that is. Thank you for putting me down. This was there. So that's a survivor house. Okay, so if we start working our way to the south, check this out. We're going to finish, like, this neighborhood. And then once we're done with that, nightmare. Nightmare population in all of this. And this forest goes on forever. I'm never going back there. I'm going to stand in my yard and shout every once in a while to, like, attract some attention. But, yeah, we will not be going out west. We want to make it into this area. It's going to be very dense zombie population, but it's also going to be very dense loot. And then what are you? Are you the Muldrow one? You're the Muldrow one. Big crowd, shotgun in a restaurant, medical poop. Okay, but we're not going to Muldrow for some time. Put you away. West Point map. It's West Point. We're not going to be going there for a while. And then 3 Louisville maps. This is my map again, just not annotated. Read. This is Central Louisville. I recognize the train station. On a single player game, I had a base here. It's a lovely spot. That would be something we could try and work towards long term. And then read. And this is South Louisville, because that's the other half of the park. This area down here I've also been to. The zombie population down here is surprisingly light. It's not good, because you're still in Louisville, but it's not so dense that you are immediately bound. So now, if we go to map, we should know all this stuff. Yeah, alright. We have a picture now. So I think our plan is going to be to cut down this street and loot everything to the west. So we're going to draw an imaginary line right here, and we're going to loot everything that exists on the west half of that line. And once we've purged this whole neighborhood, we can start to make some inroads in to the east of that line. To the west of this line is nightmare territory. Zombie population is going to be insane. But if we stick to the east side of Louisville, I think we'll be okay. It's 21:20. I'll read for like an hour. I just want to get Carpentry 1 done, so that I can move on to books that actually teach me something. Honestly, finish it. Okay. You go in here. Looks like all the rest of these should be good. Alright. Let's go get some canned food to eat. Give me 2 canned corn. We're going to be eating sadness meals for a little while until I manage to find some matches so we can actually light a fire in that fireplace. But also it's fine, because canned food does not have a lot of calories in it, and we need to drop some weight. How are we looking back here, now that we know this forest is functionally endless? Looking pretty good. We are going to stop off in the weapon house, and I'm going to grab that crowbar. I believe it is on the 2nd floor. No, that's the sledgehammer. It's in this room. Okay, it's pretty close to dead. So is this machete. And then take a crafted spear with you as well. We will probably break all 3 of these weapons today. And then fall back on the all-reliable nightstick. But that's good, because we haven't checked these new houses for weapons yet, and we've got a pretty decent weapons supply already. Like, we're not even having to resort to bad weapons like a mallet or whatever. You know what? Come from the other direction this time. Yeah. If we clear from the north and the south, we should ensure that it's relatively empty in this corridor. The other thing we haven't seen yet is, like, even a single other car. Because remember, we have a battery, and we have a key for that news van. We simply haven't seen any gas. But as soon as we've got gas, we've got wheels. And as soon as we've got wheels, nothing can stop us. I don't trust things to not come out of these windows, so why don't you fight in front of the house? Oh, crowbar. I missed you. What a joyous weapon. Yep, you two, come on. Now my vain hope is that it took us so long to clear the house next door because this house was actually packed to the gills as well. And a lot of the zombies that we killed yesterday were just leeching in from here. I hear one. There you are. But we'll see if that's true. Who knows if it is or not. That's a lot of people in that backyard. I'll be leaving. Come on. You can do it. +1 watch. No lighter. +2 watch. 1, 2, 3. Nothing that I can see, but that doesn't mean nothing's there. A lot of shit. None of it I need. 3, 4. Please just fall over. No? Well, I can't commit to this any longer. You know what else I haven't seen yet is beta blockers. And they'd, like, kind of be coming in handy right now. I don't want you to take this as me complaining about loot, because we've been insanely lucky in this game so far. But the distribution of things that are usually rare has been exceptionally common, and the distribution of things that are usually exceptionally common has been really rare. 7 houses for a can opener is crazy. And what feels like 50 to 60 zombies for either beta blockers or matches or a lighter is also crazy. Two more. That's what we were looking for. That has an alarm. Set alarm. Off. Last thing I need is an alarm going off at 2 a.m. You go back in here. I think that might do it for the outside. Hello. High-end camera? I could take that apart. That's electrical XP. Alright. Same plan as last time. When entering an unfamiliar house. Yell a bunch and leave. If you're outside, you will be able to hear that as well. Exactly. Any other customers? No. Doesn't appear to have pulled anyone inside. Doesn't mean you're safe. But the one thing that it'll usually do is if there's any zombies in the house that aren't currently aggroed to a door, it'll aggro them to the door. You're here. Military desert boots? I'd rather wait for normal military boots. Sure. Because the desert ones actually are not insulated very well. Because, you know, they're desert military boots. A hiking bag might be useful at some point. Duct tape? Yes. First aid kit? Sort of. Give me these two. The cotton balls, those can stay. Rope and screwdriver? No thank you. Triple bookshelf? Sure. 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 Matches. We can cook now. Here, sometimes vitamins. Vitamins? I'll take vitamins. Yeah, just take vitamins now. Why not? Bible readings, I'd love to. Duct tape, sure. Okay, so in terms of what do we need still? We need beta blockers. Not really, they would just be useful. Constant worship? Okay, these people practice religion. We need beta blockers, and we need gas. A crowbar. Good. It's nearly busted, but that's fine. Equip you primary. You come in here. Take a hand torch, because you can take it apart, and then you can salvage the battery from it. and then loot the downstairs. Wow, okay. Cooking 1 we finished already, we don't need that. Take an eraser too. Holy cow, these people red. Pretty sure we have mechanics 1 already, but we'll sort it out when we get back home. Worst case, we can just burn it. Nothing. Nothing. And then the kitchen. Don't need any of those. I'll take all of these. I'll eat a bowl of cereal right now. Chips, pasta, pepper, tortilla chips. Cheese and pickles. Steak. Canned everything. We're full. That's fine. I don't need another bowl. I'll take this bread knife though. It's max condition. Alright, we out. We are incredibly encumbered, and we are praying that we don't encounter anything on the way home. But that was a very successful day. We have acquired matches. We finished an additional house. That's about it, but like it's two good things. We got a ton of books, that's the third thing. We found a crowbar that's almost broken, but we can use it for a little while. Alright, junk drawer first. What kind of stuff goes in here? Duct tape. We grabbed some of that. We'll put our spare hand torch in here. Matches definitely stay on us. I think that's about it. Next, food. We are incredibly exerted, but it's because we just walked home with like 40 pounds of food on us. Food goes in here. More food. Put your bowl away. Any other kitchen gadgets in here? No. Alright. Upstairs we go. Books. Sword lessons. Sneaking. Spears. Short blunt. Mechanics. Mechanics. Knife tricks. Wow, it's full. Okay. We dump it on the floor then. Clearly we gotta make some progress on reading. We have acquired too many books. I think we might just read for the rest of the day. You guys can go in here. go in here. You go in here. Everything else is either like medical equipment or weapons. So I don't know how we're going to shed this last bit of weight. What can we read? Asking questions we cannot. Let's pull up our skills and see how we're doing on skill leveling here. We're fitness 1, strength 2. In that case, oh, we're not ready for Fitness Gram Pacer Volume 2. We still need Fitness Gram 1. Duffel bag, you can also come out of here. Magazine can come out. Newspaper, painkillers, all these pens can come out. Okay, now it's only books. So Asking Questions 2 is out. Carpenter 3 is out. We can read both these magazines. Done. Done. And then we can read farming. We will not be farming for a while because it is currently December 18th. We're probably not going to be farming until like March. But we can at least get ready. There's our gunshot for the day. Okay, one book down. You can all go in here. We'll migrate Asking Questions in. And then we can get some of the dupes out as well. Like first aid we won't need. Fishing we won't need. Mechanics we won't need. This mechanics we also won't need. That's our 4 dupes, so these can also come over here. You 4 can come in. One of these foragings is going to be a dupe. You can go here. Okay, and that's it. We actually have all of our books in here now. And Asking Questions is even a dupe. Alright. We got our reading cut out for us, but it all fits. I'm going to go downstairs and grab something to eat. And then we will begin a new day. Give me my spoon out. Let's live life. We'll eat our canned peaches with a spoon. What a life. Canned peaches with a spoon in the apocalypse. What more could you ask for? Nice 10 p.m. bedtime. And if we wake up early, we'll just work out. Because our fitness and strength still need to be developed pretty severely. Or we could just sleep until 8:20. Like a bum. And we still have weight issues. No, we don't. But only because we're fed. As soon as satiated goes away, we're going to have weight issues. So, you're already red. You can go in here. What else can we get rid of? A hiking bag does not need to come with us. We want it. It's valuable, but we can leave it at home. We can read this and then leave it at home. We can leave the bread knife at home. And then that's basically it. Everything else is like a backup weapon that is going to break in 5 seconds. So take one of your water bottles. Put those away. Those are kind of heavy. Put your pen, your spoon, and your vitamins away. Okay, we're just barely underweight. We gotta break some of these weapons today. I don't even care to look in the forest anymore. We live in a bunker now. Oh, it's raining today. Temperature must not be that bad. Well, that's like right on the verge of freezing. So today, I want to go up to some of these smaller row homes. And I want to see what they've got going on. Maybe cars? Who knows? The flamingos? When we can drive, we'll get the flamingos. I absolutely do not have the strength to carry flamingos with me. You're nearby. I like these houses. They're actually kind of cute. They're like row home adjacent. Come on, try and lunge at me. No? Alright. Bad push. I hear someone else coming. It must be them. Gonna be fighting here. Good. Good. One more coming. I have time. Holster could be kind of interesting. Should probably grab one. It's not really a downside to wearing it. I hear one door being knocked on. There's nobody in your... There's one person. There's two people in your yard. Or at least adjacent to your yard. You have a kitchen knife in your back. That's somewhat interesting. But unnecessary. As long as we've got the wish list out, by the way, a wood axe would really hit the spot. I'd settle for a normal axe even, but a wood axe. Ooh. That's where you store your knives as well, what, in your back or in a zombie? Hold on. These are two-story. Oh my god, I hate two-story houses, man. Cute laundry room. Dude, honestly, it's a nice house. If we're doing house reviews, very economical use of space. Hello. You know what? I'm gonna go for the jaw stab. Owned. New poster! I can't carry it. Let me clear first. It's gonna be too heavy, man. I need the car, is what I need. M9 pistol in the children's bedroom. It's like not where I would keep it. But this is Kentucky in like 1996, so I guess people did things differently. Bandages. I should grab a tweezer just so I have one, otherwise I'm gonna regret it. Did I check you? Yes. Second floor. Good to go. I just feel very nervous all of a sudden. No, we're actually totally fine. I was getting nervous over nothing. I can't carry all this. Man, okay, look. We'll remember that this row of houses, we still have to grab the books out of. I cannot hold this many books. Can I use the slide? I cannot use the slide. I'm not allowed to have fun in this game. Dude, honestly, I'm coming back here for all of this with the truck. We have enough food. We have enough food for like a week right now. Maybe 2 weeks. I'm gonna push further. And I'm gonna see if I can find a wrecked car somewhere that has just like a shred of a scrap of a bit of gas in it. Because that's really gonna take us to the next level here. Why am I not surprised that this house is busy again? Oh my god, there's 3? I mean, I guess there's the meta noise. Also, would it kill you to level up Nimble? I'll be taking that. I am still missing gas. Gas is like the last thing I need. That's not true. I need 2 things until I basically like never need to loot again. The first one is gas, the second one is a generator. And the third one is how to use generators. As soon as I have those 3 things, we can basically go and do anything we want. Go anywhere, do anything. I just need to see a car. Like, you people have driveways. Watch. Don't lie to me and tell me that you don't. Backyard is clear. We're going in. Garbage can would be kind of nice too. Nothing. Hello. Please fall over. There you go. Another rifle. We actually have like a surprising number of MSRs right now. I think there's another one in that gun case. If we wanted to, we could shoot a lot of guns. Let's check. No, that's an M14. Okay. Slightly different. I'll just go ahead and leave that on the ground, so I don't have to open the gun case later. Dude, they are 100% riding the bus in here. It's like 15 years before they invented R-fuck cars. This neighborhood was ahead of its time. Plunger? No. Bandages? Sure. You gotta wonder what we're gonna need all these bandages for at this point, but if I keep seeing them, I'm gonna keep taking them. Empty bottle! It's another water bottle. Also a garbage bag. That's kind of important for when you make rain barrels. There's nothing in you. I hear you. Don't think I don't hear you. Mummy Halloween costume, can you imagine? Emergency broadcast could also be useful. You have it. 99.8. That's 1400. Tune in. What's the weather gonna be like? Average 32, max 41. Very windy, some clouds. Period of weather predicted to start in the morning, expecting heavy rain. So this is the current weather period. Windy tomorrow. Weather period. Oh my god, it's going to rain until tomorrow night. 99.8. Cooked meat patty. Eat half. Oh my god. We're never gonna starve. We just need a way to haul it all back, but we are never going to starve. This is also why I'm like, you may have noticed that my food is not expiring. If you're a regular Project Zomboid player and you're like, hey, that doesn't seem right. I am using a mod that I made that disables food expiration. Because I think the cooking minigame is fun. And because I have never starved in Project Zomboid before. There's very few circumstances where the only thing between you and starvation is the fact that food rots, because of just how abundant canned food is. So I made a mod that turns spoilage off. That way I can cook all kinds of neat, fun stuff. Like I can make tacos with jalapenos in them. It's a great time. Plus 2. Self-modded? It's on the workshop. I think it's got like 3,000 people subscribed to it. I hear you. You ass. Get over here. Try to sneak up on me. Counter mod offer, make a botulism mod. One of these days, when I learn Lua, I'll do it. Because that mod, the no expiration mod, actually doesn't do a lot of things that I want it to be able to do. Because all I'm doing is modifying the recipe TXTs that you can actually like find in the game folder. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do if you know Lua, and I don't. This is in Lua. I don't know if like the game is written in Lua, but I know that their modding framework is in Lua. And that is not a programming language that I know. To be fair, I don't know a lot of programming languages. If it was written in Python, I could probably mod it. If it was written in R, I could probably mod it. But I don't think anyone's ever made a game in R before. Lua, though, I'm helpless. You know, a bit of Lua for making WoW add-ons. So what I'm thinking is that I could probably get ChatGPT to help with it. And this will actually be like a fun little project for me to work on over the summer. Is to see if I can actually learn how to code in Lua by asking ChatGPT how to do it. I'm reasonably sure that GPT-4 like is not advanced enough to just say, hey, I want to write a mod for Project Zomboid that does X, give me the code that does it. But I think with some semi-structured prompt engineering, I should be able to do a reasonably good job. I don't even know what I'm looking for, by the way. I'm just, like, looking in stuff. This is the last house on this block. Ooh, and they've got a tall fence. Okay. I could be the first, but I don't think I even know enough R to make a whole game in R. I know enough R that I could write a very simple mod for a game that runs in R. Actually, that's not true. I could probably, like... Well, no. I don't know. I don't think I could write any game in R, now that I think about it. Bad? Good. Really good. Very good. I'll be taking your digital wristwatch, please. Oh, these houses have garages. That's generator opportunities. That house is also burned down. This might be overpulled. This is insanely dumb. Never punished. He has never been punished in his life for greedy choices that he's made. Okay. It's getting really... Is it a West Point map? I think I have a West Point map already. I'm gonna grab it just because I can't remember. Yum. Yum. Not yum. I may have forgotten to install a dependency up there. I don't know if you can see the question marks. But that looks like I may have forgotten to install something. Please just fall over. Please. Please. And then I'm gonna go home. Oh, okay, fine. Have it your way. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. A generator. Okay. A generator. So the last thing we need... I don't know what that question mark is, and I'm kind of freaked out by it, so I'm going to be leaving. The last thing we now need is gas. We need to find a single car that has gas in it. And then we are off to the races. How bad is this burned out house? There's so much loot that I actually can't even carry it. Walk to. Hello. Didn't see you. Haha. Kitchen knife? No, I don't think I will. Alright, we're gonna go home and we're gonna wait out this rainy spell. We have but Thought I heard a zombie. We have but one thing left on our to-do list. And it is find gas. After we find gas, things are going to be hunky-dory. What a gross day, by the way. Holy cow. Hello? Hello? There you are. Okay. You brought me a watch, too. How thoughtful. It's concerning, but this is why we have barricades. Peace of mind. Did we bring anything home besides just that half meat patty? Yes, we did. A dead mouse. Water bottles can stay. Garbage bag, that's going to be a generally useful item. So you can go in here. I'm also going to say that bandages are just a generally useful item at this point. And I think I'm also going to say that all painkillers, except for one painkiller, are generally useful. Like, let's slowly turn this into our medicine cabinet, basically. I'll take a vitamin as long as I'm looking at it. And then we're going to go, we're going to read, and I'm going to be done, because it's 9 p.m. I gotta go get some other stuff done with my day. But before we're done, let's go find a book to read. Should we, like, pick a book for something we're working on? Or should we just start from... Let's just start from the top. Eventually we're gonna have to read them all. And there's a lot of... There's your gunshot for the day. And there's a lot of books we still need to read. We're actually not tired yet, so I'm fine going into, like, midnight, honestly. There's drowsiness. But also, there's axing questions 1 done. Eat the other half of your meat patty. Put your new CD away. Sleep, and then we'll save. And that's where we're going to be done. Plan is Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to be commanding. Thursday, don't know. Friday, we're going to be following Ruthos, and we're going to be doing our normal Friday mega stream. I will post about those in the Discord when they happen. If you are not in the Discord, definitely recommend you hopping into that. The link is here. There are pings that you can opt into for when I'm going to be streaming. My schedule is a little inconsistent, so if you want to opt into the roles that let you see when we're going to be streaming, that would be very useful for you. And then also there's the VODs channel, which is where everything that we do on Twitch goes live eventually. There's still a pretty considerable backlog, but I'm slowly working through it. I will see you guys around tomorrow for some Guild Wars 2 Commanding. I will see you guys around Wednesday for some Guild Wars 2 Commanding. And until then, take care, enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you around next time. Have a good one.